Hi everyone, today I'm talking about worrying. I wanted to do this video for a little while because I could win the first prize for worrying, I'm sure. And I wanted to tell you something, a technique that I've been doing to try and help with worrying. So I have had an awful lot going on at work. It's been extremely challenging and really not in a good way. There's lots of things that are going on behind the scenes that I can't really share. But life has become extremely challenging. So what had been was supposed to be a part-time job, so I work 4 days a week. It's just expanded and got bigger and bigger and is taking over my life, and it really isn't a good thing. So hopefully watch this space, and maybe I'll hopefully be able to bring some sort of better news soon, because I've got to get that work-life balance back somehow. So I wanted to share my tip, and that is that I in a fit of desperation bought a book, a self-help book, and it was this one. It was How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, and it's by Dale Carnegie, who wrote the How to Win Friends and Influence People book. So I think he died some time ago, and actually the book, and the same with the other book, a lot of the things in it are quite old. The people that he speaks to and gets information from, some of them are sort of long dead, but the truth is that a lot of the techniques are just as relevant today, as they were 50 years ago. I've marked the book in lots of places, but actually it's interesting because there's really only one technique that I have taken forward and has really helped me. So I wanted to share that with you. And that is that if you take something that you have really been worrying about and it's keeping you up at night, you can't get to sleep, you can't eat properly because you feel so stressed, then what you do is you think of the worst case scenario. So what's the worst thing that could happen? And then you accept it. You say, right, that's the worst thing. And then you decide, okay, well, what could I do to improve that situation? So I'm going to give you an example, just so to be practical. So an example for me is that some people at work are leaving. People are leaving. They're not happy with the situation, and I'm worrying that my workload could double. It's highly likely that that's going to happen. So I'm really worrying about that. And so the way that I've been handling that is that I accept it. So I say, right, I think my workload could double. That's the worst case scenario. So pedaling back from that, what can I do about it? Some of it will be out of my control. Some of it I can go to management and say, actually, do you know what? I can't do all of this. And actually, if they say that I have to do another person's work, that will probably force my hand. And actually, something that I could do to make that better would be that I look for a new role. I look for a new job. And actually you go, okay, I can accept that. I got that job. I can get another job. Do you see what I mean? So I'm already taking some action to make that situation better and to take the worry out of it. So I say, right, what can I do, and be proactive rather than just worry about it. But I think it's the case in, a lot, because I think this happens to me a lot, that I worry, and actually the thing that I'm really worried about doesn't happen, but I've put so much energy into that worrying process that then I sort of start to feel ill. I'll give you another example, and that I was really worried about starting to teach my class, and I thought, right, no, I'm gonna use this technique and see whether it helps me. And so for me, the worst case scenario would be that I wasn't very good at it, that I was going to freeze, that I was going to not have any credibility, that no one would listen to me. So I'd kind of taken that as being what's the worst that could happen here, that I could crash and burn as a teacher and be rubbish. And then what can I do to improve on that situation? So I do work really hard at planning my lessons really closely to give loads of detail, but then that might be the worst that could happen. But also, if that is the worst thing that could happen, what can I do about it? I can be as prepared as possible. I can't be in control of everything. And again, if I'm no good at it, I'll go and do something else. I don't have to be in this job for life. And I've kind of gone, okay, that's the worst that could happen. This is what I do about it. And actually it's given me a bit more perspective. So it's meant that I can sleep better at night. So I like that technique. Have a go at it yourself if you are a worrier, because I'm just a born worrier, but it's funny, it's like it turned a little switch and has made me not worry so much. So try it, and if it works for you, then let me know. Like this video, give me a comment down below if you've got other things that I could do or that you could help other people with worrying. If you're new to my channel, then I would love to have you as a subscriber, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!